Hey everybody, this is Benny, and today I'm here with 8 random tips that I hope you'll find useful for Windrose. First of all, did you know you can actually dock your ship next to the dock, like cleanly? To do this, you want a dock that's double wide. Single wide will work, but it won't be tight against the dock. And you need it to be in deep enough water to where the ship can actually be moored there. Alright, so I'm going to stand in the center of the dock. And then if I want my ship to face this way, I'm going to face this way. If I want my ship to face this way, I'm going to face this way. Now I'm going to hit K to call my ship by default. And there we have it. Now if I actually want it lined up on port side, let's see, we're going to go here and see if we can get it to go on the other side. There we go. I think that's port side, right? I'm not into ships. I mean, I am in this game. Anyway. There you go. That's how you get it lined up with the dock. Next, now that your ship is at the dock, it's a good time to take some pictures. So, one great way to take pictures is to use your ship.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Go ahead and take the wheel, and then by default, hit F, change your view. Now you can swivel around and use it like a camera mode. It's not as good as having a dedicated photo mode, but it's better than nothing. Now, one thing would make this work even better, and that comes with our next tip. Hit / to hide the UI. Now, we have a perfect opportunity to take a great picture. Now, if you want to control the lighting for your shot, let's bring our interface back. And we're going to change the time of day. Now, I'm sure most of you know by now that you can sleep in Windrose, but I was surprised to find out there's people that didn't realize that time actually passes while you're doing it. So we're going to go ahead and lay down on the bed here, and we're going to keep an eye out on the sky behind us here. Good to have a window by your bed. And you'll see that we've changed time of day. Now, another thing you can't do in most of these games, but you can do in Windrose, is jump right back into bed. You also don't have to wait through the entire day change animation. You can stop at any time you want. Get that perfect lighting that you're looking for, or a perfect time of day to do whatever it is you're going to do. Say you're going to go out and you're going to hunt drown. Well, if you want to go out and hunt drown and crabs, there you go. Perfect time of night for that. Now, one thing I should note about sleeping is it only takes one person in your group to sleep to change the time. So if everybody else is off and they're, they want it to be daylight while they're out there raiding, you probably shouldn't go ahead and jump in bed and fast forward it to nighttime while they're in there. It is a great way to screw with your friends, but when you're in a group, you're getting to be a little bit more respectful, I guess, maybe. And speaking of groups, did you know that just by picking up a weapon or armor, you're going to gain the recipe for it? There, if I hadn't already had the recipe for all of these, I would do that. Put it back, and now I've got the recipe, and I can go ahead and craft that recipe. That's weapons, but you get the point. Same thing. So when you pick up something new, you should always go and stash it in a chest, or make a copy, since you'll be able to craft it as soon as you pick it up. Even if you pick it up out of a chest, a looted chest, you're going to be able to craft it. Craft a copy, put it in the chest here for your group, and then they can come by, and if they don't know how to craft it already, all they do is pick it up, put it back down, and now they can go ahead and craft their own. Same thing goes with jewelry. So you want to get a stash of those things going to make sure that everybody else can choose whatever type of weapon they want within your group. Another thing that you can share with your group is faction. So when you're all in the same world, faction is one of the few things that's tied to the world and not to your character. So here we've got these insignias. You can change these in and get favor with the different factions, and that's cumulative in the world. So if I went and I turned in all of these, now all of our factions are full on this world, so no reason to do that right now. But if I were to do that, I'd max everybody out. Then as soon as my buddies come online, they're going to go over to the faction provisioner, and they'll be able to pick up everything as if they had done it themselves. So everybody shares faction. No reason to hoard your faction insignias. go ahead and spend those. And maybe early on, just discuss with your teammates who you're going to spend it on, and what's most important to you. But other than that, don't worry about it. It's not a waste. Next, did you know resources respawn? So there's a number of resources available on Windrose, obviously, and they have different respawn timers. And I don't really know them all offhand, but things like copper, clay, vegetables that you find out, like the sweet potatoes and peppers and that kind of stuff, those do respawn out in the world, and it's just a matter of knowing what the timer is. So, for instance, the timer on copper is 6 hours. It's 6 hours real world time, so even if you're playing a solo game and you turn off the game and come back to it later, you're still passing time, unlike some other games where if you turn off the game, you're not passing time. Another thing is, I believe the doc here, do you have anything for me? And he's going to give me a potion. There we go, a minor healing potion. I really don't need these anymore, so I don't talk to him very much anymore. But he does that every 4 hours. And some of the other things that respawn are on a 2-hour timer, or it seems to be in 2-hour increments. Keep an eye out for that kind of stuff, and it does seem like it's a long timer, but once you've got several different mines going and you've got several different resource locations marked on the map, go ahead and mark those on the map, because you can do that. You see I've got home marked here. You can just right click, pick a marker, name it, and then set whether you want it to show up on the mini-map or not. Set those all over the place for your resources so you know where to go. And lastly, one of the other things that respawns is pirate camps. And this is going to be an important one, because you can set a bell by your pirate camps. And then here I've got the pirate camps from when you first get the mission to go out and rescue the crew. And I've gone ahead and set a bell here. So all I have to do, come in here, wipe these guys out. Looks like I missed picking something up before. Oh, crab. Yeah, it looks like they're busy, huh? So you come in here and you're going to beat these guys. Pick up your spoils, because they do drop gunpowder. Silver buttons are nice too, you get a little coin. And then you'll get these caches. So this is your gunpowder cache. So each of these camps here, one gunpowder cache here. In this case, obviously these are randomly generated, so this could be anywhere. But one of these will have one, another one will have one, and then this one will have, I believe this one has 2 in my case here. So these are going to respawn. The caches respawn every 4 hours. So every 4 hours you can come and you can collect all of the gunpowder from these gunpowder bags or bundles here. The pirates respawn every 2 hours, and they do also tend to drop a little bit of gunpowder. It adds up. I've got stashes of gunpowder in chests that just keeps adding up. Plus, ROM, insignias, all that stuff is going to drop off these guys. So anyway, I hope you guys found that useful. I'll try to do another one of these maybe in next week or two. See what else I can collect. If you have any suggestions or any tips that you want me to put in a video, go ahead, put it down in the comments below. And when I do the next one, I'll give you a shout out at the end of the video. Thanks much for watching. Special thanks to my channel members for their support. Hope you have a great day. And until next time, Benny out.